Hello, all. Good morning, good evening. I hope my voice is audible. Yes, guys. Just give me confirmation, and we will wait for a couple of minutes others to join, and we'll get started. Yes, thanks for confirmation. Okay, great. So just a couple of minutes more, guys. Okay, we'll get started. So let me share my screen in time. Okay. I hope my screen is visible so that we can proceed. Okay, okay. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we can get started, guys. Okay, so let's get started. So, very warm welcome and good morning and good evening to you all. I truly appreciate you all for taking your time to be here and showing interest to learn something new at the beginning of this new year. So I wish you very happy new year to you all and your family. So my name is Ajit. I will be your trainer for this course. I have a total of 9 years of experience. I'm working as a senior data scientist as an assistant vice president, one of the leading bank. So my expertise include Python, statistics, machine learning, natural language processing, deep learning, generative AI, agentic AI, and cloud platforms such as Azure and AWS. Okay, I hold my post-graduation from Triple IT Bangalore, master degree from LGME, and I'm certified Azure AI engineer. Okay, so this is a short introduction about me. Okay, so this is the course. Okay, artificial intelligence we are going to cover using this AWS and Azure cloud. And this batch ID is 445. Okay, if you have any questions, you can reach out to the support email, support@logiclabtech.com. And guys, this is the general information about this course. Okay, so this is the first demo sessions, and the timing will be same, right? 7:45 a.m. IST, and this sessions will be 1.5 hour daily. Okay, and regarding the course fees, you can see the 14,160 Indian rupees or 166 US dollar. And the course duration will be 3 months, guys. Okay, 3 months, 3.5 months. Okay, this course duration. And some of the general guideline about this course. The first 3 sessions will be free to attend. You can understand are you what is the AI? Are you able to understand the sessions? Are you able to follow me? Okay. So I will be teach you guys according to your pace, right? So that is the reason this course will vary duration 3 to 3.5 months. Okay, we can say. And generally, this 2 3 sessions, right? 3 sessions will be free to attend. You can understand the things. Are you following, right, or not? Okay, accordingly you can decide and enroll for this course. Okay, the fourth honor session we will provide the right another Zoom link, another Zoho link, so paid participant. And this first two second sessions recording, you can find over this YouTube channels. We'll provide in the WhatsApp community group, and you can find over there. Okay. On day three recording will be sessions uh, will be shared to the paid participant. And regarding the batch timing, guys, okay, so this is the same batch timing for this batch morning as per the IST. Okay, so the no batch shifting will be, no refund will be there. Okay, and regarding the the update regarding the course content and the any job related update. Okay, so we will be providing over this WhatsApp community groups. I will provide this link. Okay, and day-to-day sessions will be recorded, and the notes for this course will be provided through this LLM's Graphy applications. You can log in and download these day-to-day notes over this LLM's Graphy applications. And if you have any other support, guys, okay, technical support, I will provide in the class itself, right? Can have the this is the daily discussion, right? You can have your queries, you can ask, you can raise your hand. I will provide the permission. You can ask, you can chat over the doubt, right, in the chat box. Okay, so this is the two-way communication. Okay, definitely you can ask any question related to this course content and technical support. Okay, you can reach out to this support email, and over this Monday to Saturday in between 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. IST. Okay, this is the email ID, guys. Okay, you can note it down or take a snapshot. Support at the rate logiclabtech.com, and you can call over this numbers also, right? So this is the things, guys. Before any proceeding, any questions? And related to any job related updates, you can follow on this social media. Okay, so this is the Telegram group, Facebook page, YouTube channels. Okay, Instagram and LinkedIn. You can follow over there and get the job related updates and all this. Okay, so before proceeding further, guys, any questions so far? Yes. If you have any questions, you can ask your questions. Doubt, I'll be taking your doubt. And this is the two-way communication, guys. Okay, these sessions are generally the two-way communications. If you have any doubts, you can raise your hands. I will give you the permission. You can ask the questions. Okay, otherwise you can drop in the chat box also. So I can see there are the hand is raised. I will give the permission one by one. Yes, Jay, you can ask your question. JK, do you have any questions?
Hi, Azure. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Actually, this course we will cover all the agentic AI and generative AI concepts also.
Yes, yes, yes. I will walk you through the syllabus. Okay, now I will
Okay.
going to walk you through the syllabus. What are the topics we will going to cover up? Okay,
Sure, sure. Thank you.
okay. So Mustafa Khan, any questions? Yes, Mustafa. Okay, I'm not able to hear you. Okay, no worries. Just if you drop in the chat box, okay, that is fine. Okay, so we'll proceed further, guys. So these are the some of the general question answer. Okay, I will be here. Most of the learners, right, from the previous class ask these questions. Okay, so I will walk you through this question, general question answer. So this course content, right? In the course content, the hands-on practice for the Python, for the data science, we'll covering the machine learning, statistics, deep learning, natural language processing, generative and agentic AI from the basic to advanced level gates. Okay, so who can join this course? Yes, students, freshers, professional, anyone interested in to learn this AI, upgrade their skill into data science and AI skill, AI industry. Okay, and those are willing to make a transition, guys. Okay, so those are professional who are working on the different tool tech. Those are willing to make a transition into data science, because data science AI, as of now, every industry, right? So asking for this generative and AI skill. Okay, so that is the reason most of the learners are interested to make their transition. I can see in the previous batch, guys. Okay, most of the learners from the those having 10 years, 15 years experience also enroll for this course, and those are freshers also, right? So in this course, we can expect the knowledge of the 3 to 5 years persons, right? The people's having the knowledge in the real-time industry experience, 3 to 5 years experience. Those kind of knowledge going to have this in this course. Okay. So do I need the prior programming knowledge? Yes, the prior program knowledge will be helpful, but I'm going to cover from the Python. Okay, so do not worry about this, right? The which language we require. So generally in the AI course, we require the Python language. Now I will be covering in this course, guys. Okay, I will be covering the Python course in this from the scratch. How can write the Python code. Okay, and then we can leverage your basic to advanced Python. And then we are going to start the statistics, machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, and Genie and Agentic AI. Okay, so this is how we are going to proceed. In this course, do you have included a project also? Yes, in this course, we are included multiple project, real-time project. I will walk you through. Okay, we have hands-on project on the different domain like machine learning, regression, classification, in the deep learning also, NLP and generative and agentic also. Okay, and here what are the frameworks we are going to learn in this course? Okay, so you can see in the Python we are going to learn the OOPS concept, functional programming. Then we are going to learn this data type, different data types, list, tuple, dictionary. Then advanced Python like pandas, numpy, scikit-learn, TensorFlow, PyTorch, Hugging Face framework, transformer, very important. Okay, then we are going to understand different generative AI frameworks. Okay, and the graduate Streamlit and the fast API also. And this the job support, is this provided? Yes, definitely we are providing support for your resume building, HR guidance, and interview preparations. Okay, in this course. And these sessions are live and recorded. Yes, these sessions are live and recorded. So you will get these recordings after completion of the sessions and notes over this LLM Graphy application. I will walk you through where you can find these notes. Okay, let's suppose you are stuck. Let's suppose the sessions is completed and you have some doubts. You can ask in the doubts in the live sessions. I will give you the permission. And if you are, let's suppose the doubt is there, still not resolve this doubt. So we can ask in the tomorrow sessions. Okay, so this how we are going to solve your doubt. Okay, or you can also provide your doubt. You can ping, okay, over the WhatsApp, or you can ping over this email also. That is fine. We will answer your question doubt. And this course about, right, the how long this course will be there. This course will be the 3.5 months, guys. Okay, around 3 months. We can make. It's complete depend upon the your batch pace. Okay, we are going to complete this course within the 3 months or 3.5 months. Okay, so these are the some of the frequently question answer. So now, how we are going to proceed for this today's session, guys? Okay, how we are going to proceed for today's session? This is the agenda for today's discussion. We are going to understand the syllabus. Okay, then we are going to understand what is the AI, why it's need and applications. Then we are going to set up this environment for the coding, and I will taking your doubt. Okay, so before proceeding the syllabus, any questions so far, guys? Anyone? Yes, Atul. Jay and Mustafa, you can lower your hand. Okay, Atul, you can ask your question. Yes, Atul, any questions you have? I cannot hear you. Okay, I have given permission, you can ask.
Oh,
Yes, now it's audible.
yeah. So what are the certifications that we can appear as part of this course?
Okay, so now guys, see, in this
AI
course,
related certifications.
yeah, definitely. You can see here in this course, we are not going to have this certification course. This is not a certification course, but you can definitely, right, completion of this course, we can appear for the different certification. I'll walk you through. Okay, Azure AI Engineer. Okay, Azure AI Engineer certification. Okay, this is the Azure AI Engineer certification. You can definitely will right. We can complete this certification, guys. Okay, this Azure AI certificate, Azure AI Engineer Associate, and the syllabus, guys. Okay, what are the syllabus we are going to cover? So most of the syllabus will be covered here in this course. Okay, but we are not uh, going for the certification. Okay, but you can go for the certification because we are going to cover the syllabus. Okay, for prepare for the exam. If you go for the prepare for the examination, you can see here the syllabus. Okay, so here the syllabus required the generative AI agent, natural language processing, computer vision, and the some of the solution information extraction. And if you see, I'm going to walk you through the now syllabus, guys. Okay, this is the one certification you can definitely target for. Okay, going further, I will be introduce this course. Okay, on this Azure AI Engineer Associate. Okay, this certification course, and then there is a AWS Generative AI. Okay, there is a new certification, AWS Generative AI. Okay, you can definitely try for this certification also. Okay, AWS Certified Generative AI Developer Professional. Okay, so here you can see here in this also they have mentioned the syllabus. Okay, and what are the syllabus mentioned? We are most of the syllabus we are going to cover in this as a part of syllabus, and you can definitely go for this machine learning engineer, guys. Okay, machine learning engineer, certified machine learning engineer. Okay, machine learning certification. So here from the AWS, guys. Okay, from the AWS as well as this Azure cloud, you can go for this machine learning certified machine learning engineer. Okay, this is the one more certification we have from the Azure as well as this from the AWS. We can definitely go for this certification also. Okay, so this is this for this syllabus, right? For this examination, what is the syllabus we require? We are going to cover most of the syllabus in this course itself. So I will walk you through here. So you can see, guys, this is the link here, right? I will provide this link in the chat box. Okay, so you can access this link and you can come to this, right, this Logic Lab official website. Now you can see this is the course content, right? Okay, artificial intelligence, right? So now this is the batch, this is the timing, Monday to Saturday will be there, and this is the WhatsApp community. You can join over the WhatsApp community, and this is the course content, right? Okay, I will walk you through the course content. Okay, so we are going to start with this Python, then advanced Python will be, we are going to cover pandas, numpy, then we are going to cover the statistics. Okay, statistics for data science and AI. Then we are going to, after the statistics, we are going to start the machine learning. We can call it the ML. Then deep learning, we can call in the short as a deep learning. Okay, DL. Then we are going to cover up this natural language processing. Then we are going to cover this generative and agentic AI. Okay. Then after that, we are going to cover up this AWS services, which are important for this with respect to AI. We are going to cover up this. And then we are going to cover up this some of the services from the Azure cloud also. Okay, so how we can deploy this application in the production, we are going to cover up, and some of the services, hands-on practice on the services from the Azure and AWS. Okay, and then we have this project, guys. Okay, hands-on project will be there. Okay, the different LLM models, how can integrate the different LLM models from the different platforms. Hands-on project will be there as a part of this course syllabus. Okay, and here, guys, this syllabus is updated as per the industry requirement. Okay, hands-on project will be there, resume building support will be there, and we are providing the help for the, all right, you can prepare the resume, how can prepare the resume, how can HR, right, reach out to the HR for your HR guidance, how can schedule your interviews. Okay, this support will be provided for you guys. And talking about this course, right, the course, we are going to start from the Python. Okay, in the Python, we are going to cover up the data structure, right, data types, list, string, tuples. Okay, the OOPS concept we are going to cover, and then functions different, and then we are going to start with the advanced Python. Okay, so pandas, the pandas we are going to understand this data frame series. Okay, as of now, you guys not aware of these things. Okay, but whenever we are going to start now, we will get understanding one by one topic. Then we are going to understand the different operation we are going to perform in the pandas data frame. Okay, how we can deal with the different file format, CSV, Excel, Parquet, JSON file, pickle, joblib. Okay, this is very important to deal with this file format. And then how we can manipulate our data. Okay, how we can manipulate our data, how we can read the data, then how we can manipulate the data is very important to clean up the data, to process the data, right? Before processing, we have to clean up the data. Data manipulation is very important. Then we are going to perform some advanced operation like group by concatenation, filtering on the different data set. Then we are going to use the joins, merge, okay, in the pandas, SQLs, okay. Then we are going to start this NumPy, numerical Python. What are the numerical calculation, guys? Okay, what are the numerical calculation we are going to perform? Yes, yes, no worries. I know, guys. Okay, you are the fresher, beginner. Okay, you don't have any idea about this, right? So I'm going to talk from the very scratch, guys. Okay, in this course. Okay, I'm going to talk about very scratch from the Python to advanced Python to machine learning, right? AI course. I will be walking you through, guys. I'm not start from very advanced level. Okay, what I'm saying, I will provide the knowledge of 3 to 5 years person having the industry. So those kind of knowledge we will get here. We are is the fresher, we are the experienced guys. Okay, so you can expect this kind of knowledge in this course. Okay. So I'm just walking you through the course content as of now. Just concentrate here and I will take your doubt. Okay. One by one doubt. Okay. Okay. Great. So do not worry, guys. Okay. This is the terminology we are going to cover up in the next session. Okay. I'm giving the brief about this. What are the syllabus we are going to cover up? Most of the people having the doubt, right? So what are the syllabus we are going to cover, right? I just walk you through so that you can understand, right? What are the syllabus we have covered. So we are going to cover up. So this is a numerical Python. So what are the numerical calculation we are going to perform? We are going to use the NumPy, numerical Python to perform this calculation. These are the different library will be required to perform this calculation. This is the numerical Python. So we are going to understand what is the numerical Python. We are going to compare this numerical Python with the Python list. What is the benefits of numerical Python? We are going to understand. And there are the how we can create the arrays. Okay. What is the difference between arrays versus list? We are going to understand, and then we are going to perform some mathematical operation here, guys. Okay, so arithmetic operation we are going to perform, some statistical operation we are going to perform, right? Some of the different functions, indexing, slicing operation we are going to perform, some of the right mathematical operation like linear algebra. We are going to solve some of the applications here, matrix multiplication, detergent, eigenvalue, inverse. Okay, we are going to all the mathematics of how we can solve this mathematical calculation in the help of numerical Python. We are going to understand because this will be helpful in the machine learning, deep learning, for the image processing. Okay, so this is the very important numerical Python, guys. Okay, so that is the reason this is the very must to understand numerical Python. Once this Python is completed, is around 1 month. Okay, within the 20 days or 25 days, we are going to cover up this Python course. Okay, then we are going to cover up this statistics. Okay, the statistics is very important because all the machine learning topic is okay. What is the machine learning? The backbone of this machine learning, okay, deep learning. So we are having this statistics the backbone. Okay, so understanding the statistics very important. Okay, can you please some details about the AI, when we should use the how we can use? Yes, yes, I will going to provide, guys. Okay, so I will going to just I'm walking you through the syllabus as of now. After the completion of the syllabus, okay, walking through the syllabus, I will going to cover up. Okay, what is the AI, where we can utilize, what is the benefits of AI. I will walk you through this. Okay, so do not worry about this. Okay, so this is the statistics. We are going to cover the statistics. In the statistic, we are going to understand the descriptive statistics. In this, we have this central tendency. In the central tendency, we are going to understand mean, mode, median, normal distribution, dispersion. Okay, data visualization technique. Okay, different graphs we are going to understand. Then what is the difference between standardization, normalization? We are going to understand. As of now, this is a very technical terms. You might not aware of these things, okay, or may aware of these things, but we are going to cover up these things all in details. Okay, then we are going to understand second model as information statistics. We are going to understand what is this hypothesis testing, what is the confidence interval, p-value, error matrix, sampling techniques. We are going to understand. Then we are going to understand what is the correlation versus correlation and covariance. There are different distributions we are going to understand. Okay, this is how we are going to complete the statistics. And then we are going to start with the machine learning, guys. Okay, before starting the machine learning, statistics is very important at the back end, right? What the statistics we are implementing the machine learning algorithm. So that is the reason statistics is very important to learn. Then we are going to start the machine learning. Okay, so in this machine learning, we are going to understand, okay, what is the data science, what is the data science life cycle, what is the role of AI, what is the different applications, and we are going to understand what is the different types of data we are going to handle in this. Okay, so there are some structured data, semi-structured, right? Unstructured data will be there. Then we are going to understand the different key library like NumPy, Pandas, scikit-learn, okay, SciPy. NLTK, Keras, TensorFlow, PyTorch library we are going to understand. Then we are going to start with the machine learning, guys. Okay, in the machine learning, we are going to understand what is the supervised learning, what is the unsupervised learning. Okay, in details. Then we are going to understand what is the linear regression, what is the multiple linear regression, what is the polynomial regression. We are going to understand what is the best fit line, what is the how you can construct it, what is the benefit of this. Okay, then we are going to understand what is how we can build the machine learning models. Okay, before building the machine learning models, we have to understand the different techniques, right? What is the data pre-processing, what is the ED analysis, what is how we can train, how we can evaluate these machine learning models. Okay, there are the different techniques, different algorithm will be required. Okay, then we are going to understand what is the different optimization technique like gradient descent. Okay, cost, loss, and cost function we are going to understand. Then we are going to understand feature engineering, data pre-processing. Okay, there are the different types of feature engineering and feature processing will be there. Then we are going to understand how we can handle the missing value encoding technique, outlier handling, feature transformation technique we are going to handle. Okay, this is how in details I have provided here. What are the technique we are going to touch and going to understand. And then we are going to understand the different machine learning algorithms, guys. Okay, so we have the supervised machine learning, unsupervised, reinforcement learning will be there. Then in the supervised machine learning, we are going to understand these are the algorithm. Okay, simple linear regression, multiple linear regression, polynomial regression, ridge, lasso regression, logistic regression, KNN algorithm, decision tree classifier or decision tree regressor, decision tree, okay, random forest, regressor, random forest classifier, ADA boost, XGBoost, SVM, okay, naive bias. These are the different algorithm we are going to cover up. In the unsupervised machine learning, also we are going to cover up this claim and clustering, all this compound analysis. This is how we are going to complete this machine learning, and we are going to hands-on project on this machine learning. Then we are moving on this deep learning part. Okay, in the deep learning, so far any questions? Okay, this is the complete, guys. This is the complete coding, hands-on coding practice will be there. Okay, for this course. So we are going to utilize this Python for this coding purpose. Okay, and then later part where how we can manage this, right? This AI models, how can monitor, how can deploy. We are going to understand. Okay, great. So now we can see we are after this, right? Python completion. We are going to We are going to complete this machine statistics and machine learning. After this machine learning, we are going to start with the deep learning. In the deep learning, there we are going to understand the different frameworks such as ANN, artificial neural networks. So these are the some of the pointers we are listed down here to understand what are the pointers we are going to understand. What is the neural networks? We are going to understand the comparison with respect to machine learning and deep learning. Why there is a need of deep learning, and what are the different frameworks. Okay, why it is required. Okay, and then we are going to understand the CNN architecture. Okay, CNN architecture, which is very important for the image data. Okay, ANN for this structured data. How we can utilize this whenever the data, very big size data is there, we are going to solve with the help of this ANN architecture. But sometimes we have this image data, guys. Okay, in this image data, we are going to solve with the CNN architecture. We are going to understand how can handle the image data. Then some of the textual data, unstructured data will be there. We are going to handle with the help of this RNN architecture, very important. Then we are going to understand the LSTM architecture. Okay, we are going to understand what is the different concept inside these different pointers. And then this how we are going to implement. Okay, encoder, decoder architecture, transform architecture, we are going to understand. And we are going to implement the project, hands-on project on this deep learning also. Then we are going to start this natural language processing, where we are going to understand what is the regular expression will be there. Okay, what are the regular expression, very important. Then how we can text processing, right? How can handle the text data. There are some different techniques will be there, right? What is the corpus, vocabulary, document tokenization, text normalization, limitation, stemming, stop word handling. And there are some of the techniques we are going to understand. And then we are going to hands-on project building on this NLP. And then we are going to start with the generative AI, guys. Okay, in the generative AI, what is the generative AI? We are going to understand the generative versus machine learning engineer. Okay, what is the machine learning? What is the deep learning? We are going to have this comparison. And then we are going to hands-on practice on the different LLM models. Okay, before starting the LLM models, we have to understand what is the transform architecture, very important, guys. So transform, if you write, the transform architecture is very important whenever we are starting this generative AI course. Should we'll get this able to finish this course by said time duration? I hope not the surface, but in depth. Yes, definitely, guys. Okay, I will walk you through what are the syllabus I have covered in the previous batch. Okay, so we'll get this understanding. Okay, this is not only high level syllabus, guys. Okay, I will covering this 3 to 3.5 months. This course duration will be there. Okay, so we'll get this 3 to 5 years knowledge. Okay, the person having the 3 to 5 years knowledge in the industry. So those kind of knowledge you will get in this from this course. Okay, this is not only for the beginner, guys. Okay, from the beginner to very advanced level, this course will be there. Yes, we are going to cover the responsible AI, yes, security perspective. We are going to cover up. Yes, Charles. We are going to cover up in this course. Okay. So now you can see that we are going to understand the transformer architecture, and then we are going to understand what is the RAG architecture. Okay. On different transformer architecture, we are going to understand encoder-based models, decoder-based models, and encoder-decoder-based model. We are going to understand the how LLM are trained using the decoder-based model. We are going to understand. Then we are going to understand how this LLM are fine-tuned. Okay. And then we are going to start with the RAG architecture. Very important. Okay. What is the RAG architecture? What are the different components of RAG architecture? Advanced RAG architecture will be covered up in this course. Then we are going to understand what are the different databases, vector databases we are going to cover up. Then prompt engineering will be there. Okay. Memory, AI agent tools will be there. And then we are going to cover up this, the agentic AI, guys. Okay. Agentic AI. I will going to update the syllabus. Okay, I will going to add the more pointers here. If you see here, what are the syllabus I have covered, I will showcase in the last batch. Okay, there are the multiple batch I have covered up in this, right? But I will walk you through what are the last batch, what is the syllabus I have covered. You can see this is the last batch. Okay, this is the 26th August. I have started this batch, and this batch is complete on the December, guys. Okay, you can see this around 3 to 4 months. This batch time is completed. So initially we are going to start with the right the basics of Python. Okay, around 20 days, right? We are going to cover up this Python 20 to 25 days. Then we are going to start the advanced Python pandas. Then NumPy we are going to start, right? You can see around 25 days, right? We are going to cover up this Python course. Then we are going to start with the statistics. Okay, statistic we are going to start. Then we are going to understand the different techniques in the statistics, right? What is the central, right? These are the different techniques we are going to understand. Descriptive and inferential statistics. Then we are going to start the machine learning. We are going to understand what is the supervised machine learning, what is the unsupervised machine learning, then linear regression, logistic regression. Okay, one by one, we are going to understand what are the optimization technique, what are the different optimizer. Okay, what is the encoding techniques. Okay, hands-on encoding techniques. Then we are going to handle the missing value, right? So this is the outlier handling, right? So model building will be there, right? You can see machine learning model hands-on project building will be there. And then we are going to understand what is the hyperparameter tuning. Then we are going to understand the different, right, machine learning model building, right? Logistic regression, and then KNN classifier, decision tree, random forest, project building will be there on this machine learning part, XGBoost, right? Then we are going to start the natural language processing. Okay, we are going to build the project on this natural language processing. Then we are going to start the deep learning, right? So deep learning frameworks, we are going to understand ANN, RNN, LSTM, CNN architecture, we are going to understand, and hands-on project building will be there. Then we are going to understand encoder decoder architecture, transform architecture, the transfer learning we are going to understand, and then we are going to start the generative AI, right? So then we are going to start hands-on different LLM models. Okay, and then different generative AI frameworks, LangChain frameworks, we are going to understand LangGraph, LangChain. Okay, then prompt engineering, RAG architecture, hands-on RAG architecture, how we can deploy this RAG architecture in the productions. Okay, we are going to understand. Then how we can monitor this. Okay, how can monitor this. Okay, the different project. Then we are going to understand LangChain framework, what is the memory, what is the different types of retrieval tools, agent. Okay, we are going to understand. Then we are going to start the agentic AI. We are going to understand what is the agentic AI, what's the ecosystems, what is the building blocks. Okay, then what is the life cycle of this agentic AI. Then we are going to understand on the some multi-agent framework like LangGraph, CrewAI, Agno, right? So we are going to understand this framework. And then what is the LangGraph? We are going to understand very details. Okay. Then agentic AI hands-on project will be there. Agentic RAG will be there. And then we are going to understand AWS Bedrock services, AWS Azure cloud services. We are going to understand. Then resume building will be there. The project explanation will be there. Some MCP cloud we are going to cover up, right? And then question answering. Okay. This how this course will be around 3 to 3.5. Okay, 3.5 months. Okay. I hope now you get the idea, guys. So if you any question, I can take your questions. Yes, Atul, if you have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, you can lower your hand. Okay, all right, guys. Yes, definitely. Okay, Godfrey, I'm going to walk you through the installation of the tools and how you can utilize these cloud services also. Okay, definitely I'm going to walk you through because we are not starting very high level, guys. Okay, so we are starting from very scratch. I will walk you through how you can install the Python and Anaconda, what is the required tool for this course. Okay, and we'll get started. Okay, so just I walk you through the syllabus as of now. So now we are going to understand what is the AI. Okay, so now let's understand this AI. Yes, any questions? Yes, Jay, you can ask your question. Yes, I have given permission. You can ask.
Oh,
Yes, now it's audible.
yeah, actually, your current batch is running, right, for generative AI and Agentic.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that is prerequisite for this course, or this is totally different.
Yeah, means generative and agentic is very much advanced. Okay, I generally this is the artificial intelligence batch. In this artificial
Okay.
intelligence batch, we are going to cover the Python. We are going to cover the statistics, machine learning, deep learning, and
Mm-hmm.
natural language processing along with the generative and agentic AI. Okay,
Oh,
but
okay.
okay, this batch, another batch is I'm going to run. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
generative and agentic are very much detail, guys. Okay, 3 months this separate batch. Okay, likewise we have
Oh,
the 3.5 months this
mm-hmm.
artificial intelligence batch. So likewise
Mm-hmm.
this generative and agentic AI batch will be around 3 months. Okay, this is a separate batch. Very much advanced concept will be covered up there. Advanced project will be covered up there. Hands-on practice will be there.
Okay. Then means this is the basic and that is the advanced level, right?
Now, this is also, I mean, you can see here also we are going to
Mm,
cover up very, okay, very vast. But here you can see the syllabus is different here in this
yeah.
artificial intelligence.
Mm,
We are going to cover the
understood.
Python, machine learning. But in this generative and agentic, we are not going to cover up the machine learning, right? We are not going to cover the statistics. We are not going to cover in the natural language processing and deep learning. Deep learning will be covered there, but very
Mm-hmm.
advanced level, right? The generative and agentic, very advanced level. We are going to cover in the different course. But this is the course we are going to cover up this all in the right from the traditional artificial intelligence, right? To generative and also agentic AI, right? Some of the parts. But this is the 3 months 3.5 months. Okay, this course.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'll walk you through what is the artificial intelligence. Any idea, guys? What is the artificial intelligence? Anyone? Yes. Why the need of this artificial intelligence? Okay, so we'll understand what is the artificial intelligence. Then we are going to understand what is the need, what is the applications, guys. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, I hope my this notepad is visible, guys. Okay, okay, great. Okay, so first of all, we are going to understand what is the artificial intelligence, guys. Okay, we'll proceed very slowly. Okay, from the right, what is the AI? We are going to understand what is artificial intelligence. Okay, what is the artificial intelligence? Guys, if you observe this closely, right? This is the artificial is made of two terms, right? Artificial is one term, another is the intelligence. Okay, if you see this artificial, right? If you see the artificial is nothing but the something, okay, man-made. Okay, something man-made, we can say. Okay, something human-made, and we can say as a something synthetic, right? Something synthetic. Okay, so this is the created by humans. Okay, how we are going to some create what we are going to write. So this is the some human made or synthetic, or you can mention as a created by using the human, right? We can mention as a the created by humans. Okay, using some data, some algorithms, or you can mention as a some technique. Okay, so some of the right. So we are going to create something, right? So we are going to create something using the data, some algorithm, or you can say by applying, right, some technique by applying, okay, scientific, or you can mention the statistical, or you can say some of the mathematical. Okay, so now guys, see, we are going to create some, right, human made, or you can say the synthetic. We are going to create some synthetic intelligence, guys. Okay, synthetic, you can say next part we have this, another part is the intelligence. Okay, what is mean by intelligence? Yes, intelligence is nothing but the, we can say ability to think, right? Can mention this ability to think, reason, and decide. Okay, we can mention this ability to think, reason, and decide like a human, right? How this human is, right? Think on the some of the process, some of the right inputs. It's similar to how the human is going to think, right? How the human is going to solve this problem. Likewise, we are going to make some artificial intelligence. Okay, so this artificial intelligence is nothing but the, this is the human made, guys. Okay, something synthetic, but this is the intelligence. We are going to apply this intelligence, okay, in the machine. Okay, so now you can see we are going to apply this artificial intelligence in the machine. Okay, we are going to apply this artificial intelligence in the machine, and that is called AI. Okay, we are going to apply in the machine or some system with the help of some programming, some, right, some statistical, some scientific methods, some mathematical methods. We are going to apply this intelligence. Okay, we are using some scientific experiment, some statistical experiment, and some mathematical experiment. Okay, and we are going to make some synthetic intelligence in the machine. Okay, so that machine can think, machine can reason through the problem, and machine can make a decision. Okay, like a human is making this, right? So this kind of we are calling as a this artificial intelligence. Okay, if you write down the definition of this artificial intelligence, if you see here, the artificial intelligence generally you can call as the AI, right? In the AI, what will do? So this is the we are going to, right? So make human made system, right? Human made system or machine. Okay, this is the human made system or machine. We can say that can think. Okay, that can think, reason through problem. Okay, reason through the problem, and it can learn. Okay, it can learn. You can say understand and learn. I can mention like this. It can understand, learn, and make a decision like human. Okay, like a human intelligence. Right. So this is the simple definition of the AI. Let me simplify this definition further, or you can in the short we can like write like this definition. We can select ability of this system or machine, right? We can say ability of the system or machine to mimic. Okay, so we are going to mimic this human intelligence. Okay, human intelligence. Okay, and this is called AI, guys. Okay, so just over high level, we understand what is the AI. AI is nothing but the we are making some intelligence, guys. Okay, we are making some intelligence like a human. The human can think, right, reason through the problem and making some decision, right? Likewise, we are making some intelligence. We are applying this decision intelligence in the machine. Okay, by applying some statistical, by applying some scientific or mathematical experiment algorithms, we are going to apply in the machine, and that is called artificial intelligence. Okay, so this is the artificial intelligence, guys. But there are the different branches of the artificial intelligence. Okay, there are the multiple branch of artificial intelligence. If you see here, Okay, this is the AI is a very vast field, guys. Okay, AI is very vast field. In this AI field, we have the lots of branches, and some of the branches, guys, which helps in, okay, the some of the branches, the subset of AI, which helps in making some decisions and predictions. Okay, so subset of branch, which helps in making the decisions. Okay, so which in the help in making the decisions or predictions. Okay, making the help in making the decisions and predictions, and then we can call as the this is the traditional AI, guys. Okay, then we can call is the traditional AI. Okay, traditional, or you can say predictive AI. Okay, we can generally call as the traditional AI, or we are going to call as a predictive AI. In the predictive AI or traditional AI, what is our objective? The objective is nothing but, so we have to make some predictions. Okay, so to learn, right? So make a prediction for that purpose, guys. Okay, so make a predictions or some decisions. Okay, some decision we are going to make. Okay, so we are going to make some predictions. We are going to make some decision. Okay, for that purpose, what we require? Okay, so for that purpose, we require to understand the data first of all. Okay, first of all, we have to understand the data. Data understanding is very important. Okay, data understanding is very important. Mean data understanding, what will do? We are going to learn this patterns, the data patterns. Okay, we are going to analyze. We are going to learn the data patterns, data trends, and then we are going to apply. Based upon this learning, we are going to make a prediction and make a decisions. Okay, in this field, guys, generally, okay, in this field, in the prediction and decision, we require the knowledge. Okay, we require the knowledge of some statistic tools. Okay, in this field, we require the knowledge, right? Make a prediction and make a decision. We require some statistical knowledge here. Okay, so that is the reason the statistics is very important, guys. Okay, in the traditional machine learning or traditional AI, the statistic knowledge, the statistical tool and technique is very important. Okay, tools and techniques are very important. So in this course, we are going to cover up the statistics. Okay, this part. Then in this traditional, right, traditional AI, we are going to cover up this machine learning. Okay, we are going to cover up this machine. Once we understood the statistics, we are going to apply the statistic by implementing the different algorithms in case of this machine learning. Okay, this is called in short ML. Okay, and to solve, make a prediction, make a decision, we require some statistical approach. Some machine learning algorithms will be required. In the machine learning, I will explain this, okay, in details. What are the things we're going to implement? Okay, so in then we are going to require some deep learning approach. Okay, so for the big data, how we can solve these challenges? Okay, with the help of deep learning architectures. Then we use some of the textual data, right? So unstructured data we can generally handle in the deep learning, but some of the unstructured data like text data we can handle with the help of natural language processing also for making some decisions. Okay, natural language processing we can call as the NLP, and this is the deep learning as a DL. Okay, and then for this purpose we require some coding, right, guys? Okay, so we require some coding programming. So we are going to require this Python. Okay, so we are going to choose one of the programming as a Python language. Okay, so this how we are going to cover in the traditional AI, guys. Okay, in the traditional AI, where we have make some decisions, predictions. Okay, with the help of some statistical technique will be required, some machine learning algorithm will be required, some ED analysis. Okay, we are going to understand. Then deep learning, natural language processing, and coding as a Python. Okay, so we are going to understand. So now we can see, guys, some of the problems, right? Some of the problems we have in the industry. Okay, so some of the problems we have the industry. Let's suppose we have to predict the house price prediction. Okay, let's suppose some of the product problems like regression problems will be there. Okay, some of the regression problem. What is the regression problem? Okay, find the continuous value. Okay, regression nothing but the find the continuous value. Okay, what is the continuous value? Means what is the continuous value? Let's suppose I want to find the house price. Okay, let's suppose some of the problem statement like this. I want to find this house price predictions. Okay, this is the one kind of problem in the regression it is come. As was the house price is nothing but the it can have the continuous value, right? It can have the some millions dollars price. Okay, so in the floating numbers also we have the house price predictions. Or let's suppose another example, I want to find this, how much energy consumption, okay, energy consumption per hourly basis. Okay, or let's suppose another example, what is the insurance price? Okay, what is the insurance price? Okay, let's suppose some of the business is coming for the different insurance plan. They have to decide this what is the insurance price. Okay, so we are going to solve this with the help of some regression problem in the machine learning. What is the insurance price predictions? Okay, let's suppose we are making some spend, okay, on the advertise. Okay, so we have to understand what is the spend on the advertise. Okay, we are going to understand the spend analysis. Okay, advertise spend analysis, or you can say predictions. Okay, so these are the some of the applications comes under this, right, regression. Okay, some of the applications comes under the classification. Okay, another part is the some of the comes under the classification problem. Okay, classification means we are going to make some classification, binary or multi-class classification problems. Okay, let's suppose the person, right? So let's suppose the whether this loan is approved or declined, guys. Okay, whether we have to loan is approved. Okay, loan is approved or declined. Okay, we are going to understand with the help of machine learning algorithm in case of classification. Okay, whether this person is default or non-default. Okay, the person is a defaulter. Okay, okay, default or non-default. Okay, person is default or non-default. We are going to make the predictions. Okay, some of the classification algorithm. Let's suppose we have this. Whether this, right? So let's suppose loan approval or decline. Then we have this, right? The email. Let's suppose some of the famous example is the email. Is the spam or not spam? Okay, not spam. We are going to make a predictions in classification, and then we are going to understand, right? So this loan is approved, default or non-default. Okay, then email spam, not spam, and there are the multiple application instead of this classification. Okay, we are going to apply. Okay, so you can see here in the classification there are the multiple application. Let's suppose whether this person having this disease or not. Okay, this whether this person having this disease or not. Okay, not disease. Okay, so we are going to understand whether this person having disease or non-disease. Okay, some of the application, guys. Okay, so this is the some of the applications we are going to solve in case of machine learning. Okay, okay, so now you can see this is the classification, guys. Okay, this is the regression problem. In the regression problem we require some of the algorithm, right? In the regression problem, some of the classification or some of the problem we are going to solve as the clustering problem, guys. Okay, third types of, I will take your doubt. Okay, let me go to the, if any doubt I can take your doubt, guys. Yes, correct. Khurshid, yes, in this course, we are going to cover this Agentic AI with the AWS and Azure cloud. Okay, AWS and Azure cloud. If you see in the last batch, you can see in the last batch, if you go through this, right, you can see the, right, we are understood what is the AI agent, what is the tools, right, what is the AI agent, how we can understand what is the Agentic AI, right, building block of the Agentic AI, then multi-agent frameworks, hands-on practice on the land graph. Okay, and then we are going to build the Agentic RAG project, right, and then we are going to utilize this Agentic RAG and this with the help of AWS and Azure clouds. How can implement? Okay, this how will we going to cover up in this course. Okay, I hope it's clear now. Yeah. So let's go back. I can see one raise his hand. Jay, if you have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, you can lower hand. Okay, fine. Thanks. So now you can see, guys. Okay, so there's some of the problems we are going to solve with the help of some clustering algorithms. Okay, some clustering algorithm. Okay, some clustering problem will be there. Okay, where we are not going to, we are going to group this data. Okay, so we are going to, let's suppose this is the website, guys. Okay, let's suppose I have to build this one website. and I want to understand how many people are visiting this website, and what is the right age of these people, what is the region from these people we are going to visit this website, right? So I'm going to cluster it down. Okay, so for that purpose we require some clustering algorithms. K means clustering. Okay, some of the clustering algorithm we are going to understand in the clustering. And there will be, okay, for the regression problem, guys, if you see here in the regression, we have the different algorithms, right? If you have the regression problem, to solve this regression problem, okay, so to solve this regression problem, we require some regression algorithms. Okay, what are the regression algorithm we are going to understand here? Okay, so we are going to understand simple linear regression. We are going to understand multi-linear regression. We are going to understand polynomial linear regression. Okay, and then we are going to understand this. Okay, what is the right? The KNN regressor will be there. Okay, KNN regressor will be there. Then we are going to understand decision tree regressor will be there. Okay, KNN decision tree regressor will be there. Okay, then random forest regressor will be there. The classifier will be there, or regressor will be there. Okay, for the regression classification, we are going to understand. We are going to understand very detail. Okay, I am going to brief about this here. Okay, then we are going to understand random forest. Okay, random forest regressor will be there. AdaBoost regressor will be there. XGBoost regressor will be there. Okay, AdaBoost. Okay, then gradient boosting will be there. Okay, the gradient boosting will be there. Gradient boost regressor will be there. I have mentioned in the syllabus case. Okay, all this, right, all this algorithm. Then XGBoost will be there. Okay, XGBoost regressor. Likewise for the classification. Okay, likewise for the classification algorithm, we are going to understand different algorithm, right? In the classification problem, we are going to understand logistic regression. Okay, what is the logistic regression? Okay, how can we implement this logistic regression? Then we are going to understand the KNN classifier. Okay, for the classification. Then we have the decision tree regress classifier will be there. Okay, decision tree classifier will be there. Then random forest. Okay, a random forest classifier will be there. Okay, so random forest classifier will be there. Likewise, we have this XGBoost, AdaBoost classifier will be there for the classification. Okay, so this is how we are going to understand. This is the one branch, guys. Okay, this is the one branch. Okay, this is the this branch subset of AI. Okay, so we are going to understand which helps in the making this decisions and prediction. That is called traditional AI. I can going to make the prediction and decision, and for that purpose we require the statistics, machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, and the coding as a Python. Okay, so we understood, right, the machine learning. Deep learning, we are going to understand ANN, RNN, LSTM. Okay, the transform architecture, encoder decoder architecture, CNN architecture, we are going to understand. In the natural language also I have given the syllabus, right? Data pre-processing, different, right, text representation techniques. Okay, we are how we are going to build and model building. Okay, and then there is another branch, guys. Okay, there is another branch of this AI which helps in making some create new some content. Okay, there is another branch of the AI. Okay, another branch of AI which helps in the creating some new content. Okay, which helps in the creating some generate something new. Okay, which helps in generate something new. Okay, which helps in generate something new. Okay, new content. Okay, new content, information, or you can say data. Okay, so generate something new, content, information, or data, and then it is the birth of new algorithm or new field. We can say as a generative AI. Yes, we can say as a generative AI. Okay, in the generative AI, what will happen, guys? Okay, we are going to create new something new. Okay, we are not just copy paste. Okay, so we are going to understand, and we are based upon this learn patterns, it will going to create a new possible combination, and based upon that, it will going to generate, right? It will going to generate some new content or new data. Okay, it will going to understand. We are going to understand how we can generate the synthetic data, or you can say we are going to create some new content. Okay, generate new, or okay, new information, new data. Okay, new information or content. We can mention the content or we can mention the data. Okay, and this content, right? So we are going to convert this content the synthetically, guys. Okay, so we are going to create this synthetically. Okay, with the help of in the generative AI, we are going to create the synthetic data or synthetic information. Okay, from the learn pattern. Okay, and this synthetic data and synthetic information is nothing but the those can be text. We are going to create the text. We are going to create the code. Okay, so we are going to create some images. Okay, we are going to create some speech, audio, music. Okay, we are going to create some speech, audio, music. Okay, and then we are going to create some video also, right? So this is the comes into the picture from this generative AI, guys. Okay, in the generative AI. Okay, so who is going to create this, right? Text, code, right? Who is going to create this image, audio? So for that purpose, we require the LLM models, large language models. Okay, so which will able to it is learn, right? This large language models, guys. Okay, I will explain later part whenever we're going to start the generative AI. I'm going to explain there what is the large language model. Okay, how it is trained on the large corpus, billions of millions of parameters it is trained, and then this learning, from its learning it is going to learn the different possible combinations, and based upon these different possible combinations it is going to create the new text, new synthetic data, the code, the images, text, audio, video, music. It is going to create all these data, guys, with the help of large language model. We are going to understand later part. Okay, but now you can see in this, right, in the generative field, we are going to understand transform architecture. Okay, if you not understand the transform architecture, then we cannot understand the generative AI, guys. Okay, so this is the reason this transform architecture is very important to start this generative AI. This transform architecture is very important. Without this transform architecture, you cannot understand the generative AI. Okay, so that is very important. Then we are going to understand the decoder architecture. In the transformer, we are going to understand encoder decoder architecture. Okay, then we are going to understand this how LLM are trained. What is this LLM models? Okay, how this LLM are trained. Okay, what is the application of LLM models? What is the capabilities? What is the disadvantage? What is the limitation of this LLM models? Okay, how it is trained, we are going to understand. And then we are going to understand this LangChain framework. Okay, LangChain framework. Okay, very important. To build these AI applications with the help of LLMs, we are going to require some frameworks, and this is the LangChain framework, very important. Okay, so in the LangChain framework, there are the different components. Okay, in the LangChain frameworks, there are the multiple components, guys. Okay, so in the LangChain frameworks, we have the memory will be there. We are going to add this, right? LLMs are stateless. Okay, LLMs are generally stateless, it will not remove the informations. So we are going to provide some memory so that it can remember the information. We are provide some tools. We are going to create some agents. Okay, and then we are going to understand the RAG architecture, guys. Okay, we are going to understand the RAG architecture. Okay, very important RAG architecture. How we can build the chatbot on the our organizational data, enterprise data. Okay, so we are going to understand the RAG architecture. In the RAG architecture, what is the RAG architecture? What are the different components of RAG architecture? We are going to understand. Okay, in the RAG architecture, there are the multiple components, guys. Okay, there is a document loader will be there, and this document loader we are going to get from this LangChain frameworks. Okay, document loader will be there. Then we have this. Okay, other components also there, right? Chunking strategy will be there. Different chunking strategy will be there. Okay, then we have this embeddings models will be there, will be required in the RAG architectures. Okay, and the RAG embeddings, then vector store will be required. Okay, vector store will be required. Then some retrievers will be required. Advanced retrieval we are going to understand. Okay, then memory tools, agent, right? So this how we are going to. All right, the LLM models will be there, right? In the RAG architecture, LLM model will be there, memory will be there, right? So this how this LangChain framework will provide this all the component. It will provide memory, tools, agent. Along with it will provide this document loader, chunky strategy, embedded models, vector stores, different types of retrievals, and LLM model. Okay, so this how we are going to understand. Okay, in case of this, in case of this, we can say in case of generative AI. Okay, then we are going to understand what is the chains. Okay, what are the different chains. Okay, it will provide the chains. Okay, memory, okay, chains, memory components, all this part of this LangChain framework we are going to understand. And then guys, okay, there is a new field, okay, there is a new field, okay, which helps, right? The subset of AI, which helps in making the, you can say, making the decisions, okay, making the some helps in the thinking, okay, which helps in the subset of AI, which makes helps in the thinking, planning, okay, action, okay. And then in the birth of new field, we can say agentic AI, okay, agentic AI. The birth of new field is the agentic AI. Okay, in the agentic AI, we are going to understand what is the AI agent versus what is the agentic AI. Okay, in the AI agent, and for that purpose, guys, okay, we have to create this simple and very complex agentic frameworks will be required to create workflows. Okay, so in this agentic AI, we have to create the different workflows. Okay, so this workflow we are going to create with the help of different frameworks. This can be simple or very complex. Okay, this time we have the simple workflow or we have the complex workflow, guys. Okay, so we are going to create the simple and very complex workflow also we are going to create. And for this purpose, guys, okay, for this purpose we require the some of the frameworks. Okay, so LangChain we are going to understand in this generative AI, but LangGraph, okay, so LangGraph, this complex frameworks we have to build up. So for that purpose we require some complex workflow like LangGraph, create multi-agent frameworks. Okay, so some of the agentic framework will be required, right? So we can say like I'm going to revert this. So some framework will be required. I will going to write this here. Okay, some framework will be required here to build this agentic frameworks. Okay, in this framework we require this land graph, create multi-agent framework. We require the create autogen. Okay, we require this agno phi data. Okay, agno and phi data. Okay, these are the different frameworks we are going to have, guys. Okay, in the agentic AI. Okay, so any questions? Will this cover up? Yes, yes. In this course, we are going to cover up this. Okay, you can see already I have covered in this course, right? In the artificial intelligence course, last course, I have covered up this, right? The agentic frameworks also, right? You can see land graph I have covered, and I have covered this crew AI, right? Crew and this phi data, right? If you see here, okay, you can see the Creo and Agno framework and LangGraph framework I have covered in the syllabus also. Okay, in the more detail I will cover in the generative and agentic AI. Okay, multiple project, but one of the project I will be covering this with the help of LangGraph, the Creo and Agno framework also, right? So this is the things. I hope now it's clear. Okay, so now guys see. Okay, as of now we just understood what is the AI, what is the different branches of the AI. Okay, so now guys, okay, if you see the applications of this AI, right? Can you list down the applications of AI, guys? Yes. Can you name of this some of the applications of AI we can see? Yes, yes. We are going to touch this MCP protocol. Okay, you can see here. I have covered the MCP protocols also. You can see the MCP protocols will be there. We are going to understand what is this MCP client, what is the protocol, different protocols will be there, right? Some of the standard IO will be there, streamable HTTPS there. Okay, so we are going to understand what is the client, what is the host, what is the server, and its protocol we are going to understand. Okay, so we are going to understand these things also in this course. Okay, now clear? Yes, any questions so far? Yes, yes, not only theoretical. Okay, it is not only theoretical. We're going to implement practical also, right? These things, all these things will be practical hands-on guys. Okay, not only theoretical part. Okay, if you see in the previous, right, I have provided this course content. You can just walk it through. Okay, not theoretical. I have implemented all this in the practical. If you see all the syllabus, go through it. I implement hands-on practice. To share the content. Yes, I will share this course content. You can see here. You can just go through this link, please. Okay, just go through this link. I will okay provide this here. Okay, and about this course content, right? If you see here,
Hello?
yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm from a Salesforce background.
Hello, Salesforce cloud. How can we utilize in the AI in that process? And Python, how can we are not using the Python, right? So in the Salesforce background,
Okay, you are from the Salesforce background.
Salesforce cloud.
Okay, okay. So now, guys, in the cloud, what are the things you learned so far?
I'm not learning this side. This is a new things for me. I know the Python little bit, not much.
Mhm.
And you said in Python we need pandas, everything. That is the Python related stuff, right? So we need how we can use the automated our side if any issues comes, any automations we need to do. How we can utilize the AI things.
Yeah, yeah, great. Nice question, actually. Okay, first of all, let me clarify. In the Python will be required for this course, and I will be going to cover them in this course. Okay, this is the first answer to your first query. Okay,
Okay.
and second query, right? How you can implement this? Okay, transfer learning will be required. Okay, means you can see in this course we are going to add. Okay, we are going to understand this AI frameworks, different AI. Okay, in this let's suppose we are going to understand machine learning, we are understand deep learning, NLP, generative and agentic AI. But for your case, this generative AI, right? Generative AI automation and agentic AI automation will be required. Okay, for your case. Okay,
Okay.
for that purpose, we are going to understand what is the generative AI, what is the agentic AI. Hands-on practice will be there, and how can automate your writing the script writing. Let's suppose you are doing some of the cloud infrastructure. Okay, so let's suppose we are going to in some of the cloud infrastructure we are going to some resource will be created. We require the Terraform, right? Where we require
Yeah.
the Terraform, and,
Yeah.
and how can automate this Terraform? Okay, so this kind of automation we can do it with the AI. Right? Do you agree here? Yes,
Yeah.
we require
Yes.
some
Yes.
automation, right? Let's
Yeah.
suppose I want to create some of the services and I want to make some automation. Okay, let's suppose Terraform script will be going to create. So we are going to write the script with the help of AI. I will going to tell you guys, okay, at the okay, in the generative and agentic AI, how you can write this script, okay, with the help of AI, and how can make automation. Like I will going to give you some the framework, no code, low code framework like N8N. Okay, N8N is the one framework will be there. I will going to cover up this framework. Okay, this is the automation framework, guys. Okay, this is the automation framework. We are going to have this automation framework for the automation purpose. Okay, so there are the you can see the IT of marketing, D of sales. Okay, there are the different and the right different domains will be there, and we are going to create yeah, we are going to create some of the frameworks, okay, that can be helpful for the creation of this automation in the Salesforce. We are going to have this some of the scripting will be required, some of the resource will be required, some of the some of the other stuff will be required, right? So how can you utilize this AI agent? How can you use the agentic AI to make the automate your work? Okay,
Yeah.
your system infrastructure. Okay,
Mm.
we are going to touch in this. We are going to understand the agentic AI, guys. Okay, in this part, and definitely we can utilize this knowledge to make this automation in your business, in your right industry, and your work. Okay, with the help of this automation tools, we are going to touch this N8. We are going to create the workflows like this. We are given this one of the workflow. There are some other templates is provided here. Basic template they have provided, but on top of this, we are going to create some of the templates which will be helpful for the practical scenario, guys. Okay.
Okay. And another thing, Azure and we are using that. That is the DevOps people are using, right? And how we can utilize our AI tool in the DevOps, Azure and those tools, Azure and Azure Cloud.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, in the Azure cloud, okay, I will be discussing here on the Azure services, AI services, guys. Okay, so let's suppose I'm going to understand, give you the understanding of this machine learning, Azure machine learning studio, how you can start the coding development, or let's suppose some of the AI related service, Azure AI Foundry, Azure Web App, Azure API management. I will be covering in this course. Okay, but
Okay.
let's suppose have this. Let's suppose we are using the some of the services which is required for your right work. Let's suppose some of the DevOps related services, Docker services will be there. So
Mm.
Kubernetes will be there. Orchestration framework we are going to utilize. Okay,
Yeah.
in that case, how this AI, right? How this AI frameworks, right? We are going to utilize. I will going to give the idea how you can create the Docker image. Okay, how you can automate your code. Okay, how you can orchestrate with the help of Docker, and how can I implement with the GitHub action. Okay, how can I automate this with the help of GitHub action? How can monitor these services, and how can utilize this, right, and the AI for your application. Okay, let's suppose you might have the different services required in the going further also, right? I'm just provided two three services. You might
Yeah.
have the different person have the different services really required. Then how you can implement this AI in that services to make it simpler workflows or automation in that particular service. We are going to understand this also. Okay, so this is the benefits of learning this AI.
Okay. In the Azure, you were explaining Kubernetes, everything, right? In the Docker, how do we use the
Yeah,
Docker?
Docker, yes, definitely. I'm going to explain this Docker, and I'm going to explain this GitHub action, guys. Okay, what is the how we can utilize the GitHub action? API management will be there. Azure, this machine learning will be there. Azure AI Foundry will be there, and Azure Web App. Okay, how we can deploy the code on the Azure Web App, and how to monitor, how we can track this right in the real time. How can auto scale, how can handle the traffic with the load balancer and auto scaling. These things I will go in this course.
What
And
the
let's talk. Kubernetes
Kubernetes.
is not a part of syllabus, guys. Okay, if you
Oh,
request it, I will cover up this. Okay, in this
oh,
course. Okay, in the last. Okay, this is
oh,
not generally covered. Okay, because it will take some time. Okay, to understand the Kubernetes, it will take 1 week time. Kubernetes Docker. Okay, hands-on practice also. But if you request it, I will cover them in this course syllabus. Okay.
okay. One more thing. Sorry for that. If I miss the any class, I can listen the record sessions, right?
Yes, yes. You can see here. Okay, this is my previous recording, right? Previous classes is there. You can see here.
Okay.
We are providing this LMS Graphy application, guys. Okay, let's suppose this is my previous batch now. So you can see here, we have provided recordings, all these classes. You can see this is the, let's suppose this is the class, and we are
Okay.
providing the notes also, and we are providing the recording. You can see this is the recording, and this is the notes for the particular class. You can rewatch the recordings and download the notes. Like
Okay.
every class, okay, start to end. So you can see this is the last class, guys. Okay, I have explained this, guys. What is the MCP? How to explain the project end to end. I have provided this, right? The notes, and I have provided this explanation also. Recording will be there, and the notes will be there, right? You can see here, the interview question answer will be different topics will be there. The recording will be there. All this stuff will be there.
Thank you. Thank you. I understood. Thank you.
Okay, Godfred, yes, we need it both Kubernetes Terraform. Okay, I will give the idea, guys. Okay, what is the Terraform Kubernetes? Okay, this is not a part of syllabus. Okay, this is completely okay. This is not a part of syllabus. Kubernetes and Terraform. If you request, I will give the idea about how you can write a Terraform script and how you can implement this Docker. Okay, so and then those Docker and Kubernetes, I will give the one of the lecture I will conduct to understand these things. Okay, but this is not a part of syllabus. Definitely we'll try to cover up this. Okay, basic idea of this, how we can implement this Kubernetes or Terraform. I will give the idea so that it will be easier for you guys. Okay. So Harish, yes, any questions? Yes, Lina. Sorry, I missed your question. Yes, Lina, you can see. Okay, so you can see you are from the testing background, right? So you have the experience in manual testing only. This course will be definitely right. This course will be very helpful for you. Okay, how? Okay, just go pay 1 minute. Huh? Yes, recording will be available. Okay, long recordings will be available. You can see I have provided here the recordings. Okay, the 2 hours recordings will be there, 3 hours recording will be there. Okay, you can see these are the 2 hours 34 minutes recording will be there. Okay. The long recording will be there. Okay, short recording will be there. Whatever the topics we are going to cover, we will have this all the recordings. Okay. Now you can see, guys. Okay, from the last batch, guys. Okay, the last batch there are the around 6 members who joined from the testing background itself. Okay, so now okay, I have given this. Okay, the how we can implement this AI to write the right automations in the testing background. Okay, let's suppose there are the multiple testing scenario test case we have to write right in the day in day out. Okay, so I was talking about this test case scenario. This some of the last week, guys. Okay, I wrap up this couple of weeks back this batch. Okay, in that case, some of the learners, right, from the around 5 to 6 learners from the testing background only. There are the multiple background people are joining this course. Okay, but some of the learners, 5 to 6 learners, was there from the testing backgrounds, and they, right, so they asked me, okay, how can write the test cases, how can validate test cases. Okay, so I have utilized for that purpose. I have given the one use case, guys. Okay, how can write this the test cases. Okay, how can solve these test cases, how can automate Okay, in one of the use cases in the my industry also, I have worked around the last year. Okay, how can write the test cases, how can validate, okay, whether the data is coming out from correctly, whether the data types is the correct, whether this all this functionality is correct. We have to test it manually, right? All these things. But how can automate? How can write the Python script, and how can utilize these LLM models to validate it? Okay, LLM model will what will do? LLM going to understand the test case scenario. It will going to create the possible different scenario. Okay, instead of manually we are going to create this scenario now as of now. But this LLM model will create the test case, different test case scenario, and we are going to validate also this test case scenario without any human intervention. So this kind of automation I work actually in the my last organization. Okay, but I will implement this in the right this in this course also, so that it will very well benefit for you guys. And most of the things, right, as of now we are having this automation, right? And automation, we have to create a different scenario, testing scenario we are going to create with the help of AI. And this will be very helpful for your day-to-day work. Okay, how you can utilize these LLM models, how you can utilize these different AI models for your automation script, writing the test cases, validation and implementation it's practically. Okay, so that will be very helpful. My question was, okay, got it. Thank you. So my question was, it is a limited 6 month or 1 year lifetime. Okay, this is the lifetime access, guys. Okay, so this is the recording will be available for the lifetime access to the you guys. Okay, and recordings available for the lifetime. Yes, yes, yes. As we made the payment, right, we will get this recording for the lifetime access. Okay, for this recording through this LLM Graphy application, guys. Okay, so this is the lifetime access. We'll provide it to this course. Okay, you can rewatch multiple times. Okay, if you miss any classes, you can rewatch. Okay, through the recordings also. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
I want to understand the difference between the two courses which you are providing, the Gen AI, Agentic AI, and Agentic AI with the cloud. So, who should be the audience for this course, and who should be the audience for the other course? I mean,
Okay, okay. Now you can see. Okay, so let's suppose the people are right. We are completely new, right? We don't know AI, right? So we are going to start this artificial intelligence for them. Okay, and those are can understand from very basics from Python, machine learning, statistics, deep learning, generative and agentic AI. This is the course. Okay, and those people don't have any knowledge. Okay, so I'm going to cover up very basics. Okay, for this artificial intelligence course. Okay, this is the two course I generally conduct, and the audience for this course is those who are interested to learn this AI. Okay, those are interested to learn this AI, and those are right non-technical background. Okay, those who don't know anything. Okay, so we are going to start from the Python to very advanced level agentic AI till this point. Okay, and the audience is the those are freshers, students, those are professionals, those are making the transition to AI. Okay, so for that purpose, this is the course, guys, artificial intelligence with the Azure and AI. But there is another course I generally, okay, those are having the basic knowledge on the Python. Okay, so this is the generative and agentic AI. You see here. Okay, where it is. Yeah, this one. This is the batch. Okay, this is the generative and agentic AI batch. As of now, this is the batch is running on. Okay, this batch is specifically for those. Okay, those are from this AI background. Okay, means those are having the basic of the Python language, and they are willing to apply this Python knowledge on this generative AI field. Okay, agentic AI field. Okay, those will be the audience for this course. Okay, this in this course we are going to touch very right basics from the generative AI, deep learning onwards. We are going to start this course. Okay, so we are not going to discuss machine learning, Python, statistics. We are not going to discuss. We are going to start from the deep learning, then generative and agentic AI, very advanced level this course, and where the audience is the which having this knowledge of the Python, at least Python course. Okay, for this course to enroll. Okay, but this is the artificial intelligence course. Okay, in the artificial intelligence, those who are willing to interest, right, learning this artificial intelligence, those not having any single knowledge case. Okay, no, don't having the Python knowledge, we are fresher, intern, or you can say the right, we are from the different backgrounds, right, different testing, right, DevOps, IT. Okay, different background guys. Okay, don't have the knowledge on the artificial, those can enroll for this artificial intelligence course. Okay, very scratch to advanced level we are going to understand in this course. Okay, artificial intelligence course. But those having the knowledge in the right of the Python and basic knowledge of this machine learning, those can enroll for this generative AI course. Okay, I hope now it's clear.
Okay, one question. So, if you take this course, do we need to take that as a next step, or this covers that the course which you're giving it on the second course as well?
Sorry, can you come again? I didn't get you.
The course which we are in right now, if we take this course, will it cover all the concepts which will be present in the other course also? Is like a superset, or is that course as a second next step to this course?
Yeah, yeah. You can see, guys. Okay, what are the things, right? Here in the artificial intelligence, we are going to take this generative and agentic AI. But in this course, we are going to cover up the right the concept, and as one of the project in this generative AI, one project, and agentic AI, one project will be there. But in the separate batch, right? In the separate batch, Agentic AI and Generative AI, this is the batch is run for the 3.5 months, guys. Okay, you can see there I will going to cover up the very advanced level of concept, okay, as well as the multiple project I will going to cover in this Generative and Agentic AI batch, okay, because it is running for 3 months, 3.5 months. Okay, basically we are focused on the Generative and Agentic AI. Okay, but here in this course also we are going to cover up the syllabus. Okay, most of the pointers we are going to cover up this, but advanced, right? What are the advanced things will be covered? We will going to cover in the generative and agentic AI course. Okay, and multiple project we are going to cover in that course. Okay, one project will be from the agent generative AI, two project and one project from the agentic AI. We are going to cover in this course itself. But in the generative and agentic AI, we are going to cover up the more than 10 projects. Okay, in that project in that course. Okay, this which is batch. Okay, so what is the batch 49? It's artificial intelligence project mentioned in this upcoming batch website. Okay, guys. Okay, this is the batch. Okay, Atul. Okay, this is the batch. We are going to start this artificial batch. Okay, this is the batch, artificial intelligence. This is the batch here. You can see artificial intelligence. This is the 445. This is the batch, and this is the right. And this is the 3-day session I have conducted. Okay, on the 2nd of June, January, 3rd and 4th. Right. This was the I have enrolled, guys. Okay, I have provided this recording over the groups and WhatsApp, this YouTube also. You can watch this recording over the YouTube, and you can watch it through the group also. I have provided in the groups also, right? So this is the
So
just
can
yeah.
you share those links for that group, because I am not part of those groups?
Okay, okay. This WhatsApp community now. So let me provide this. Okay, you can join this group link. Okay, and there is a YouTube, right? YouTube channel also there, and in the YouTube channel, guys, you can right, you can join this group. Okay, let me provide this link. Okay, so you can join this link. Okay, guys, we have provided this, right? The course content, registration link, and WhatsApp community. You can join this WhatsApp community here. Okay, and you can find the recordings over there. You can watch over the YouTube also, and you can join this group also, right? So now you can see, guys, we are going to understand. I will not take much time. Okay, just we are going to understand what are the applications, okay, of this AI. Okay, so now guys, see, everyone is talking about this AI, right? Because this is a revolutionary field, guys. Okay, so we have to work in this field. As of now, you can see most of the industry, right? Most of the domains, right? So they are now interested to solve these problems with the help of AI automations. Okay, so that is the reason most of the learners, right? Most of the industry, most of the learners trying to learn this AI skill because this is the demanding the current market scenario. Okay, and everyone is talking about this, right? Because the business want to right implement this AI solution instead of the traditional solution. Whatever they implement, they have to make some implementation of this AI so that they can enhance their right, boost their efficiency of their work, reduce the cost, automate the repetitive tasks, and it is a make very fast decision making, right? So this is the right, this is the game changer we can say in this artificial for the business and the professionals. Okay, so now you can see this is the AI, right? So can you right, can you list down the application of AI, guys? Yes, some of the applications, day-to-day applications of the AI. What are the applications we are going to utilize? So you can see, okay, the AI is not a buzzword, guys. Okay, now it's in the real-time industry. We are going to implement this all these things, right? And if you see the day by day, right? The personalized application like Netflix suggestions, voice assistant like Siri, Alexa, right? We are going to utilize this day to day, right? So these are the applications of this AI. Okay, so streaming services like, right? So some of the Netflix, Spotify, YouTube. Well, what will happen in the Netflix? Any idea, guys, how this AI is implemented in the Netflix, Spotify, or YouTube? Anyone, any idea? Okay, so what will do? So they will understand your data patterns. Let's suppose you have the watch history, guys. Okay, we have the data. Okay, your personal data will be there. Okay, on the Netflix or YouTube. So what they will do? So based upon your like watch pattern, guys. Okay, based upon your watch history, watch pattern, they will analyze your data, and based upon that analysis, they will provide suggest some new videos, new right, recommend some new videos or music, right? So these are the applications, right, the we are going to utilize in this Netflix, Spotify, or YouTube. So based upon the learn patterns, based upon the watch history, they will suggest, based upon your watch history, based upon your the preferences, user preferences, they will provide a similar kind of content, similar kind of video, similar kind of music for you guys, so that you can watch that particular genre, particular kind of video, particular kind of category of videos, right? Videos, audios, and image, right? The music also. Okay, so this they we are implementing this AI application, the Netflix or another right? The AI applications. We are going to implement this AI in these different these platforms. Okay, so they were going to understand your patterns, data, and learn patterns and user preference. According to that, they will going to provide recommended new videos, new content to so that you can like that, you can watch it. Okay, this is how this AI is implemented at the back end, so that based upon your data, based upon your trends, based upon your watch history preferences, it will going to understand it, and based upon that, it will going to provide some recommendation. Okay, you can might watch that also, right? So this is the things. Okay, some of the e-commerce platform, guys. Okay, let's suppose we are purchasing some of the products, okay, from the e-commerce platform, and next time whenever we are visiting this e-commerce platform, we'll get the some kind of same kind of recommendation over the e-commerce platform also, right? Let's suppose Flipkart is there, Alibaba, Amazon is there, right? We are purchasing some products. Whenever we visit next time over this platform, we'll get similar kind of recommendations, some similar kind of product recommendation, right? Why? Because what is the preferences, what is the we have searched over this platform, they will store this data, right? They will understand your patterns, what is the preferences, what the user is searches. Okay, they learn these patterns. Okay, so who is going to learn? This AI at the back end. This AI will going to learn the patterns, preferences, and according to it will going to suggest, okay, the new product which is you might like. Okay, you might purchase this product. Okay, so this how for the increase the sale, right? Increase the boost the productivity, and the for that purpose we increase the revenue at the end of these businesses, right? So they are integrating this AI into their businesses. Let's suppose this is the navigation platform like Google Maps, where is providing the real-time traffic monitoring, guys. Okay, let's suppose we are going to travel from one location to another location. So how we are getting this, right? The real-time traffic monitoring, right? So this how we are going to implement this AI to understand this real-time traffic update. Okay, where is the high traffic is there based upon the some heat map. Okay, some sensor data, we are going to utilize some satellite view map. Okay, and then we are going to understand, analyze the images, analyze the monitor the traffic in the real time, and then we are going to implement this in the this Google Maps and all this. And some of the applications of the fitness tracker like Apple Watch. Okay, so we can understand, we are going to get in the gathering the data, okay, through the sensors, and we are going to analyze the data. We are going to perform some analysis on the data. We are going to analyze the trends, and then we are going to understand how the people are, right, what is the health status of these people, right? So this how these are the some of the applications where we can implement this AI. Okay, these are the day-to-day applications, guys, we are going to utilize. And some of the applications where we can utilize this, yeah, right, some of the applications we are going to utilize in the day to day, like a chat gpt, guys. You are heard about the chat gpt, right? So this whenever this chat gpt comes into picture now, so most of the people, right, the attention towards this generative AI, right, new field comes into picture as a generative AI, because this chat gpt introduces, right, it is not only the answer your question, guys. Okay, it will able to right? Some of the, right, it will able to complete your prompt, whatever the prompt you are going to task, right? You are the, it will going to give the response very human friendly, right, in the natural languages. Okay, it is used for the text generation, text to text application. Nowadays, this chat GPT is enhanced to the image generation. We can generate the images, we can generate the audio, we can generate the video, we can use the translation task, we can write the emails. Okay, so we can summarize the tasks, translate, right? So these are the different applications, right? Nowadays, voice to voice application also we are going to utilize this from the AI. Okay, you can see the Meta AI, the Chat GPT, Google is come up with the Gemini, right? So these are the different AI, right? Different companies, they have the competitions to come up with their different right, and different AI applications, right? Like Chat GPT. Okay, so that we can implement this AI for this our business purpose, right? We can summarize this our, let's suppose we have the paragraph, we can summarize it, we can translate this in one language to another language, we can generate the audio video translation, right? So we can with the help of Chat GPT and or Gemini or Meta AI, right? And then for the video purpose, we are using the Sora, right? So Sora is from this OpenAI, right? We can provide the text and we can generate the video. I will showcase in the upcoming session how we can generate this videos, audios, okay, some translate speech data we can, how we can create. I will showcase in the upcoming sessions some of the more applications. And there is the elimination podcast guys. Okay, there is a podcast. We can utilize this text and we can create the podcast. Okay, real-time podcast with the help of the elimination. The text to speech applications is there. Okay, text to video will be there. Okay, some of the applications, and we can utilize for this AI for this writing the blogs, podcast creation, the podcast, generate the images, audio, song, text, and it will act as a personal assistant, guys. Okay, so let's suppose we are going to our personal assistants. Okay, we have to automate. Let's suppose we have to work. We have to provide some work, and we have to get this work done by this AI. We can utilize this personal assistance, personal AI assistance we can build. And this, yeah, what is the personal? Let's suppose we have to manage your calendar. Okay, so for next week, next month, it will going to book your calendar meetings. It will give to set the reminders, and it will handle the overlaps of the meeting also, right? So this how this personal AI assistant we can create, and then you can analyze the data. Okay, let's suppose we have the different CSV file, different data files are there. You can analyze, you can understand the data. It will build the charts, graphs. Okay, so that we can insight, draw the insight from the data also, right? So this is the very powerful AI we can utilize for these different applications. And the today's assignment are for you guys. Okay, so today's assignment is for you guys to install this the Python interpreter. I am going to install this tomorrow. Okay, I will going to provide this installation guide. Okay, tomorrow. But just to go through the recording, I will provide this recording here. Okay, just go through the recording and watch how can install this. Okay, but tomorrow session I will going to implement this, right? How you can install this Anaconda Python, how you can set up this Python environment, guys. Okay, so tomorrow session we are going to understand. Any questions now? Yes, yes, Saurabh Mishra, correct. Chat GPT recommendation, yes, that is correct. Okay. Yes, we are going to. Okay, I'm not having this chart. I don't. Okay, no worries, guys. Okay, Godfrey, if you see, if you're joining from the mobile, na, I will. Okay, okay, you can join from this laptop. Okay, that is fine. But if you're joining from the mobile, also that is fine. Also, you can watch the recordings. You can practice later part also, right? That is fine, completely fine, not an issue. But I will come join through the laptops. Okay, your system, so that you'll get the better visibility, right? And you'll not get the disturbance also, right? So that is the reason I'm saying that join through the systems. Okay, no worries. Okay, with your lab. Okay, no worries. Okay, later part you can join through the right system. I can rewatch these recordings. Okay, so about this course, guys. Okay, about this course, we are providing these recordings and the course content. You can see here. If you go to these courses now. Okay, so this is the course. This is the batch 455. Okay, and if you see it, this is the recording, guys. Okay, in the day, okay, day two recording, day one recording will be get here. The course content is already updated here. We'll find the recordings and the course content over here. Okay, day to day, you can watch it. And do remember this batch ID, guys. Okay, this batch is a 445. Okay, 445. This is the first demo session was there, right? And tomorrow will be the same time. We have the same demo sessions. Okay. So we are going to set up this environment. How we can start the coding. We are going to install this different library. Okay. Python, Conda, mini Conda. We are going to set up this environment locally and cloud also. We are going to understand. Okay. In the tomorrow sessions. Okay, guys. Okay. Python is very simple, guys. Okay. Compared to C language and Java language, Python is very simple. Okay, for next week, guys. Okay, for next 2 3 days, you can understand how the Python is very simple. It's a English like language. Okay, it's a very simple English like language. You can understand like a reading like a English language, guys. Okay, so that is the reason. It's most of the right the professional utilize the prefer the Python language compared to the C or Java language. The most of the right the professional right in the AI field, right, we are more majorly utilize the Python language. Why? Because very simple. If you tomorrow session you can attend the tomorrow and day after tomorrow session, you can understand it's a very simple language. And the next 25 days, right, next 20 days we are going to cover the Python, and you can understand very from this very scratch. Okay, what is the Python? Okay, how can handle the Python from this very scratch basics to advanced level. Okay. Okay, can you please share the YouTube links today's assignment? Yes, yes, guys. I will share this PPT now. You can find this over the PPT. Okay, today's assignment. You have to install this Python environment. Okay, are you going to install these steps for the Mac OS? Yes, yes. I can for this Mac as well as the Windows. I am going to list down the steps, guys. Okay, do not worry. In the tomorrow session, I will going to cover up this. Okay. I will provide this today's assignment. I will provide the list here. Okay, some of the URL you can watch it. Okay, I have provided this. How can you install this right coding and all these things? Okay, just watch three if you get the time. If not get the time, not worry. I will get tomorrow session. I will going to complete this. Okay, how you can start the coding tomorrow session. Okay, how you should install. Okay, all right. So any question, guys? Anyone? Any questions? We are going to wrap up this today. No questions? Okay, you can raise your hand. Okay, this is a two-way communication, guys. Okay, you can raise your hand. I will give the permission. You can ask your doubt. It's a 1.5 hours, guys. Okay, 1.5 hours daily. Yes, yes, I will share this Python installation videos, guys. Okay, I will share this. Okay, I need to update this. Okay, I need to update this link. Okay, I will update this link and I will share this PPT, guys. Okay, you can refer this PPT and I will share this. Okay, watch these recordings. Okay, this is the just previous recording of mine. Okay, I have provided for the previous batch. Okay, I will provide this. I will going to update this link and I will going to provide this. Okay, just watch through these recordings. Okay, previous recordings. Okay, and I will going to showcase in the tomorrow how you can install it. Okay, do not worry about it. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll let it. So any other question, guys, regarding the course, regarding the content? Okay, any questions? No questions? Okay, guys. Okay, have a great day. So bye. We'll connect tomorrow. Okay, same time, guys. Okay. 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 Thanks. Thank you, guys. The fees of this course is you can see here. This is the 14,160. Okay, this is the course fees, and this is the duration of the course is a 3.5 months around, and daily. Okay, daily 1.5 hour daily basis we are going to cover up. Okay, all right, guys. Okay, see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye. If you have any questions, I will be a couple of minutes more. If you can ask your doubt, guys. Okay. Can you make the payment in the two site? Okay, so payment related query, right? I'm not sure whether they are allowed, but you can reach out to this number. Okay, let me share this number to you. Just 1 second. Okay, payment related doubt, guys. Okay, just 1 second. Okay, the payment related doubt we can. I have provided the chat box, guys. Okay, so payment related doubt you can ask. Okay, you can request them. Okay, I'm not sure whether they allow. Okay, but you can reach out to this number. Okay, I have shared my screen. Okay, take a snapshot of these numbers, right? And you can reach out any non-technical support. You can reach out to this, right? The support at the rate logiclabstech.com or this number, snapshot of this number. Okay. All right. If you any query, guys, I will take. Otherwise, we'll stop here. Have a great day. Bye. See you tomorrow, guys. Okay.